Hello guys and welcome to episode 3 of the Slay the Princess Let's Play that we are doing at the end of the last episode. We had a very weird ending where we realised that there is something living within this princess, that maybe the princess herself isn't the thing that is going to end the world, but there is some kind of demon or, I don't know, some kind of infestation living within her. And how we left was that it told us that it was going to kind of brainwash us and remove our memory, but it wants us to remember the princess. So we're in an interesting predicament where the narrator doesn't know what's going on with this thing, the voice of the hero, the voice of the skeptic, and technically our character doesn't know, but us as the player does know everything that's happening. So I think, yeah, let's just load up into the game and
you're on a path
see what happens.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
It will be the end of the world, yes. No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting the tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Interesting. So, we do know this. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered killing a princess? Seems kind of bad though. Can't someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? So this is what we've seen before. Let's go for this one.
That's the spirit.
Alright, so I just skip.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Yes.
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
So I guess this is, like I said at the end of the last episode, there was a Steam achievement that popped up. Speaking of which, I just want to take a screenshot. There was a Steam achievement that popped up that said like, "Oh, now the real game begins." So I guess this maybe is like the fresh reset where it's kind of going in as if we did at the very beginning. So maybe let's see if there's something different in the cabin. Last time it had turned into a tower, like a stone tower with a mirror.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So let's not take the blade. Let's just go straight to the basement and see what happens, because then she won't be defensive.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello?
Uh-huh.
Is someone there?
So this is interesting, because this is more the tone I thought the princess was going to take. Before, she was very confident, so each time the princess is different.
It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
We are, but let's see. Just checking on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Let's just continue downstairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Maybe.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Yeah, so this is more how I thought the game would start off, actually, that she's more like a damsel in distress. And yeah, last time when we went in episode 2, there was 4 chains chaining her to the wall, and we ended up accidentally chaining ourselves to the wall, which was quite funny.
Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Okay, so let's see what we have here. Hold on, let's talk a bit first, or I'll see what I can do, examine the chain. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Interesting.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Uh-huh.
Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Well, she's a bit nicer than when we last asked her this. Before, she was very uptight. And,
is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Princess. What a name. So, is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Okay, Princess.
I'm sorry. I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
That is
She
weird.
hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Okay. So I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other a little better and I'll decide what to do. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Go back upstairs and retrieve the blades. I can't believe they've been kidnapping you down here like this, or keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. So, yeah, like, I don't know what to do, really. It's a difficult one. Like, I think we should try and save her and see what happens. Because the last time, in the first episode, the narrator took over our body and tried to possess us and, like, force us to kill her, and she ended up killing us. This princess seems a little less, like, dangerous. So it might be interesting to see, like, yeah, how she reacts. Okay. But I don't... So you're supposed to be dangerous, but I don't think you're actually dangerous, but I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe. I'm starting to think it's true. There's something. So let's say I don't think she's dangerous.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Yeah, so that was also in the last episode if you didn't watch it.
How long has she been locked away?
Basically, we were locked away for so long that the walls of the building kind of fell in, and yeah.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
That's a great question. No, they didn't. So deflect. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons. So we've seen most of this before. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous. Yeah.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
I still have a few more questions. Yeah, let's ask a few
There's
more
going
questions.
to be plenty of time to chat after I'm free, but okay. What do you want to know?
I don't think there will be. I think that's when my run will end, and then I'll have some decisions to make about what to do next. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, you are supposed to be a human.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
It's just a question.
That's okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
I don't want to, I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and just kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy. So this is kind of what happened last time. We accidentally locked ourselves to the wall, so we had to stay with her. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. This we already talked about. So, okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
Okay, so we've kind of made our decision
You're
here.
making a huge mistake.
Let's see if we're making a huge mistake.
You're doing the right thing.
Hero is always on our side. I like that.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Oh, we don't have the knife
I'm
this
guessing
time,
you
do we?
don't have the key?
Yeah, we don't
Maybe
have
it's
the
somewhere
knife.
upstairs.
So let's see.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying out. So we did that last time. The key wasn't upstairs. The door just slammed closed. So then we had to use the knife to cut her out. But now we don't have the knife. So let's ask her if she has any other ideas.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Maybe.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Okay, so we're kind of replaying
She offers the
episode
suggestion
1
with almost complete nonchalance.
here. Yeah.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Okay, so this is...
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Okay, so
Is
we
someone
can't
else
clear
here?
out. Explore, try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Let me out.
Your
again.
shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Okay, so we are pretty much where we were.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay. So I wonder how this game is going to play out.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed
It would
to.
have been.
Easier for whom?
Yeah.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Yeah, we're kind of running out of options
If I could
here.
just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Okay, she knows.
She
it.
barely
Oh my
hesitates
god.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I wasn't
As she
expecting
rips
that.
her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Ah, so someone threw down the... Why didn't she just do this before?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's
would be
now.
now.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Okay. We're going to save it this time.
Fine. Against your better judgment,
seen this one
you
before?
place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh.
Yes. And then
The
she
blade is
pulls it
sharp,
off.
and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Ugh.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She's
She
out.
didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Okay, so let's see what happens next.
She didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even...
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Let's approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of
Okay.
that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her
Okay, so
escape
this
into
is
the
what
world.
happened the first time.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
So what's going to
Watch me.
change, if anything?
What are you doing?
So let's try and warn her again.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, well, I'm trying not to.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
So we want to resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious
So this is
step
where in episode
forward.
1 she slit my throat.
We both know this isn't you.
Yeah, it isn't. I'm doing my best.
She
Oh,
nervously
took
reaches
it.
towards
Okay,
you
okay.
and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Okay, is she gonna kill me?
I'm sorry.
Oh no, she is.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh, but I'm not dead yet.
But you aren't dead yet.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Her sake? What do you mean for her sake? She just stabbed
For
me.
her sake.
Yeah.
Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Yeah.
The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Well, let's see.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it?
No, it doesn't.
A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this.
But it does.
Right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark.
Okay, well.
And you die.
I was not expecting that. To be honest with you, I thought we were going to... But maybe this is it. Like, it must be like resets, because now we're in chapter 2. I'm going to continue the video.
You're on a path in the woods, and you're here to slay her.
Because that was only 16 minutes.
If you don't...
we'll end the world, okay. So, what... Wait, so we had this again. So I guess this is maybe a run is like every couple of chapters. Like, there must be like 3 or 4 chapters you're meant to get to. So yeah, we have, I'm getting deja vu. Hasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. Oh, okay,
my tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay, so the hero does remember.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did
smitten.
he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved?
Yeah, I think that's a step too far.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. So all of the cards are on the table.
Okay.
Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the 4 of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
4 of us, I guess, including the princess. But yeah, the game does says it's a love story.
We'll see about that.
So
whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
He does sound a bit like a...
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Interesting. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really already happened. Why should I listen to you? Okay, we've kind of done this. Let's go to the cabin and see what the cabin is like this time.
A warning. Before you go, she will lie. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yes.
I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
It's true.
Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Let's see what happens in the cabin. Where are we? Are we in the wooden one?
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, so he doesn't see the mirror again. And yeah, last time it looked more like an actual prison cell, like a brick walls. This looks way more like a castle.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So you didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
So yeah, so he can't see the mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
But we can, okay.
There isn't.
What's the Smith?
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here. In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
Okay. So why would you lie about that? What's the point? So I think, yeah, he doesn't... No, he honestly doesn't know it's there, so I want to look in the mirror.
That's
I want to see how
great idea. We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her. We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Exactly. So he's not lying. So let's approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Yeah. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Okay, but now
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
It's been a few days since I did the last 2 episodes, but I'm pretty sure last time we were actually touching the wall.
It was there a second ago.
Oh, no, it's a banner. Ah, okay.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Definitely not, no. Alright, we will take the blade this time.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
We definitely can defend her.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again.
Yeah.
There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
We will. Let's end at the basement. So I think we have. It's probably going to be very similar to
the door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement.
Yeah.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Soft voice this time, okay.
Hello? Is someone there?
Okay, so it sounds like it's the same princess.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far.
Exactly.
We barely even know the
bit
princess.
Creepy.
We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
I agree.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Yes. Though I don't
you
think
walk
she's
down
that
the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Okay.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Let's see.
Your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero.
Ah, okay.
I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Okay, so does she remember
Did
us?
you hear that? She said
She did say we are dashing, yeah.
And she called us a hero.
Uh-huh.
Flattery really goes a long way.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence.
Yeah.
You've been here before. That's right, villain. And you killed us.
That's true.
Well, she killed us.
She ended up stabbing us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained
He's obviously very
by cruelty.
Love is blind, you know.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Yeah, we've damned a few worlds
I'd
to
really
oblivion.
hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Yeah, somehow she remembers us. I don't think the princess last time remembered us.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Okay, so you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for it last time. What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Let's
Another
start with
version
that.
of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
Because we didn't do what you were told.
You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
because she's perfect.
She's a little bit too
Do
happy
you
this
think
time.
she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
We know that there's something inside her.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
That's interesting. That may be the reason why she killed us. So you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Well, obviously not.
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her.
Agreed,
Don't be so
narrator.
quick to assign
Agreed.
kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Yeah. So do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Okay.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Yeah. No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other. Honestly, the world sucks. Okay, no, I don't want it to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
Convenient.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, me neither. Do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Huh. Screenshot. Okay.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Okay.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with.
Yeah.
Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Somehow I feel like she's going out of this window.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
I'm sorry if you can hear a baby
No,
crying
you're
in the
right.
background.
It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
I don't know what to do. I'm scared if we rescue the princess, this will reset everything again. But, I mean, yeah, let's stick with it.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? Yes.
Okay.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings.
Yeah.
And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Okay.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Doomed.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Oh my god, this is what we all wanted.
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back.
That's why it's called the Pristine Edition.
Everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it.
Okay.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
It's a great question. What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. Let's ask her what she wants to do.
Let me guess. End the world?
I don't think the princess, wants to end the world.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Exactly.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Okay, well.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Is this where she's going to turn into like a octopus monster and kill us?
And then she shrugs.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure the rest out later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. Something isn't right here. I'm sorry. Slay this princess. No, we don't want to do that. I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Okay, her hair and everything changed.
She can't just want to make us happy.
It makes sense to me. Now. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
There must be something you want, but what would make you happy? You have to want something more than just making me happy. But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Okay, and she's getting weirdly happier.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
It's starting to get weird, yeah. There must be something you want. But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
It certainly isn't.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, clearly something is happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here, nobody gets hurt, and we can figure out a way to be happy together? There must be something you want. You have to want something more than just making me happy. I want you to make me unhappy. Oh, that's a good one. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure it out later. If you want to leave, then let's leave. This isn't right. Let's just get out of here. Something isn't right. Let's kill her. I want this one. I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Okay.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, we're in this middle space where she gets consumed. Okay. You didn't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She was our perfect match.
Oh no.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It will be. It will be.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. It's the end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so.
It's all about trust.
We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Let's approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Okay. You've grown. Interesting. So I keep getting a few Steam achievements here. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. There she is.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay, let's question her a little bit. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? Ah, yeah, that's what it asked us to do, right? To keep getting back here, to like level it up. What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Let's not open with that one.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
very philosophical. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight
I'm
answer?
sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
That's true, but I do quite enjoy how you talk.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
So, when this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. You have been kinder to me. Oh, that's the same one. It's interesting that... why? So he said, thank you, why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Let's see.
This one is a reflecting pool of desire unfulfilled. She will make for a pliant heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Take a screenshot of this as well. Okay. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, we have this one. What do you want me to bring you next? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
Yeah, what is you?
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Okay. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That's true.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So, what does it feel like to change like this? Are we gonna have to kill it at the end? This one.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Which makes it interesting to see how like that will keep going, because if we keep resetting and it keeps giving us the same kind of options, like at the start of the episode, it was very much the very start of the game. I guess it's always this chapter 2 that changes things depending on your decisions that you made in the first one, and also the princess changes. But yeah, let's see how many more vessels we need to bring her.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more
So
perspective.
it sounds like a lot more.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Okay. Then let's ask her about this.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Why have you've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met? Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Okay, what does it feel this change? So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow? So I can attack her, I can try to destroy my body, or I'm ready to go back. Let's go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. And I think, guys, that's probably where I'm going to end the episode, because I imagine now we're going to awaken in the woods. So yeah, let me know your theories about what is going on. I think I kind of guess that, you know, every time that we start, we get to chapter 2, it resets, and then there is a new princess with new sort of prerogatives. Then we get to chapter 2, then there's a new thought in our head, or a new voice in our head that gives us some kind of perspective on what's about to happen. And eventually, I guess we keep feeding this thing the princesses, and eventually we something will happen. Either it'll kill us, we'll kill it, or we'll all live happily ever after. But yeah, do let me know what your theories are down in the comments below. Also, remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the episode. And also, if you're watching this around the day it comes out, which is like, I think Monday the 7th, I think. Make sure you check out episode 59 and 60 of the Beat Your Backlog podcast. On episode 59, we had a guest on, the first ever guest on the show, or the first kind of like content creator who, as a guest, John from Gaming in the Wild. Had a very interesting conversation with him about his Nintendo Switch memories, which is a mini series that I've started on the podcast. So yeah, make sure you go and check that one out. And then episode 60 came out today when I'm recording, which is the 5th. That's my full rundown of the recent Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Went through every single game, gave you all of my thoughts, also went through the news that came out after the Direct. So if you're a Nintendo Switch fan or a Nintendo Switch 2 fan and you want more details on that, make sure you check out episode 60. Let's just click ahead just to make sure that it is the end. The hero and the princess, yeah. And we just... Yeah,
you're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
is a princess.
So yeah,
so that's the end of the episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.